everybody. I'm gonna do this video on the state of the 365-day project, which I turned into a 417-day project. I started it in early November, and I decided to make this go through the end of the year. And what that means is that it's going to be a 417-day project. I did 52 days in 2020, and then 365 days this year. Add them together, it's 417. That's why it's a really weird number. And I quickly realized it's very difficult to do a video a day. And then I fell back a few days. I think I'm about like 10 days behind now, which is better than it was. It was a lot more before. I got to a point where I was about 20 days behind, and I'm catching up. And some of the challenges that I find, one of the big challenges is just getting myself to do it. After so many days, you'd think it'd be easy for me to do it, but for some reason I've built up an apprehension, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think part of that is just habit, because when I do it quickly, then I don't feel apprehension. Kind of like when I was trying to run and get myself fit from being fat. I would do I would do it instantly. I'd do it as quickly as possible. I'd run as early as possible in the morning. And that way I didn't have a chance to get in my own way. And that's what I'm doing today with this vlog. I said I would do 2 a day until I caught up, which is what I intended to do and what I would like to do. But the thing is, I've found that forcing myself to do 2 a day, sometimes I use that as an excuse not to do any a day. And so the lesson here is, well, actually, it depends who you are, because some people are more than happy kicking themselves into gear and being a strict boss for themselves. For me, I prefer not to go that route. I prefer to work with myself and get the end goal done, but be flexible with how I get there. Now, that's a personal preference. Some people are like, I said 2, I'm gonna do 2. No matter what's gonna happen, I'm gonna do 2. And that's how a lot of people are, and it works well for them, and great. I wish I was that way. I wish I was more comfortable being hard on myself. I can be hard on myself for short periods of time like that, if I really need to get something done, or if either if it's a short period of time or there's an objective external reason why I need to get something done. I'm happy being hard on myself, but I usually like to work with myself and enjoy the process more, and that's my personal preference. So I'm adapting and making myself do 1 a day, and then I will catch up when I have extra time, because right now I'm doing a lot of work on getting that tech job for myself. I guess this will just be an update video. So I'm doing a lot of work getting that tech job for myself. Now, that said, it's this little bit of an interesting thing going on, because I was hired. I don't know if hired's the right word. I've been recruited, I guess, to help start a dating profile photo company, because I've been doing dating profile photos, and there's this company that's starting, a spin-off of another company. This guy worked for this other company, and he wasn't happy with a few things about how they were run, so he spun off and is starting his own, and I'm the principal and lead photographer to start with, and I would be onboarding the other photographers, doing photography myself for clients. And I've done this before, so it's nothing I haven't done. It's just I'd be doing it for this company now, and so I'm really excited about this because it's an awesome opportunity. He would be getting the leads for me, and I'd be providing the services, and I think I would be like part of the company. I think I'm not entirely sure how that would work. I'm actually going to his house today to talk business and to take some headshots of him, and so it's exciting. I'm really excited, and so now it's like, I'm looking for a job, but also if this takes off, then that would be awesome. Like if this takes off and I'm doing photography and I'm traveling to new cities and doing photography, then it's like, well, I've just leapfrogged over the stage of my life where I would be doing a tech job. So now it's like, I really hope that he starts getting clients before I get a tech job. Because if I get a tech job first, then I'm locked in and I have to work with him to, like, I have to work with him on the weekends. And so, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I mean, maybe actually I'll have this release after I go to the house, so that if David, you know about my channel, then we've already talked about this and I've already figured it out, and and that's great. But it's exciting to me because it's like I want to be there for him when he builds the company, so that I could build the company with him and be a big part of it, and we don't have to relegate shoots to the weekend. That would be unfortunate and that would suck. Because I'm actually going tour. I've been advanced to the technical interview in one tech job, which is really exciting for me. I hope that goes well. It's an exciting job. It's a more advanced position, so I could probably negotiate a higher salary than a junior position. It's pretty much a senior position, but they understand that my experience level at this point is like junior, but I could easily, like, after over a few months I could like grow into a senior position. I'm confident about that. And so I would be asking for like lower level senior salary, which is pretty high, pretty good. That would more than solve my problems. More than I could pay off my debt super quick, which is nice. But the thing is, if this photography thing takes off, then I would be making about as much money as that. If I have like a shoot every other day or so, because the other company that he worked with, they had a shoot. Like, I was talking to the photographer, he was doing, he said in the next 23 days I have 20 shoots, and if in each of those shoots I get I make as much as I intend to be making, which the guy said is very reasonable, because I know how much they charge. I don't really want to. Fuck it, I'll say numbers. They were charging $1,500, and if, say, the company gets $500 to for marketing and advertising, the other guy gets $500, and then I don't know how much we'll charge, but like if I got $500 per shoot, and I do 20 shoots in a month, then that's $10,000, and that's great. Like, I'm happy, I'm done. Like, that's more than I would make in that's about how much I would make in a senior level role before taxes. So it's great. Like, that's awesome. After taxes, it would be more like 6,900, like probably like a little less than 7,000. I looked it up. And so, like, that's pretty good money. I could solve all my money problems like that, and then I'd be happy. And then I'd be doing photography, so I would skip the step where I do a coding job. So I don't know. I really hope that it's more like a race now, because I have a couple other options too. Like, it's like coding job. It's like here's like the lanes. It's like coding job, and then this photography opportunity, and they're like, it's like a snail race. Like, they're going, and then here's the finish line, and it's whoever gets there first. Like, if I get an offer and I'm a week away from, and it's close to the point where I'm getting leads, where this guy is getting leads and clients for, I guess, our or his dating app. It would probably be his. I mean, I don't know if I'd be co-founder, because he's really like the driving force. I'd just be the talent, I guess you could say. And if it was like a week away, I'd be like, hey, like, can I give you an answer in a week? But if it's like a month away, I can't devote all my time to photography if I'm not sure that I'll get the money for my bills. So it's like, I would love to like just drop everything and just be available to this guy when he gets clients, but it's like I don't have that much of a financial runway, so can't really do that. I have confidence in him because I know what the other company did, and I know how motivated this guy is. He's definitely a go-getter, definitely type A, and definitely gets stuff done. I really respect him for that, and so I'm excited to see how quickly he builds this, and I really want it to be quick enough that I can devote all my time to it. But if I get a tech job first, I'm gonna have to go to the tech job. So yeah, it's like a snail race. It's a good place to be, because like I have options. I put like 80, I applied to like 80 jobs last week, got like 5 phone screenings or so. Some of them are still waiting to get back to me. So like those might turn into something. Some of them didn't get back to me, which is fine. And then I also talked to my friend yesterday who's a freelance coder, and he doesn't do iOS or mobile or front end. He does DevOps. And so he's gonna share his leads with me, leads when it comes to like front end dev and et cetera, and he's gonna help me get those, and I'd give him like a small cut of the work that I do for these contracts. So like I have another thing coming, but the good thing about contracts is a contract can be like last like a few months, and then that's it. It's not like a several year commitment or a year commitment. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. It could be like a few months. So it's a good position to be in. I've been working really hard at getting myself in upping my income. And then recently when I was deactivated from Uber, it put a fire under my butt so that I could, I was more motivated because there were more dire straits. And then I also have that window cleaning thing where the guy gives me window cleaning leads and I do that. So it's really nice to have all these opportunities. Some of them are still budding, and I can't wait until those bloom, because it's going to be so nice once I don't have to worry about paying any of the bills. When I don't have to worry about my debts growing, it's going to be really fucking nice. So without further ado, I'm going to let you guys go. Morals of the story is be patient and keep putting work in to the things that matter to you. Because even now, like I'm not even at the point where I'm getting a tech job necessarily. I have one technical interview. That's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal. One technical interview, it's not that big of a deal. It's definitely a milestone. It's great. Like I love it. I'm going to celebrate the fuck out of this, but it's not a huge deal to get a technical interview. It's a deal. It's definitely a milestone, but like, but to get here, I had to do a lot of work. I put in 80, and I might have more technical interviews because again, some of the phone screenings I did, they're getting back to me soon. But like, you just be consistent, man, especially with dating too. I had a girl over last night, really fucking cute girl. I hope she said she wanted this. She was having a good time. She wanted to like wait for a day to think about it, to see if she wanted to see me again. I mean, the answer is probably yes, but she didn't want to like make a decision based on emotion, which I really respect. So she'll probably get back to me soon, and we'll, we might hang out Saturday. But that was also consistent work, and I wasn't really focusing on that. But when it comes to dating, when it comes to sales, dating is sales, and getting a job is sales. It's all sales essentially. It's just be consistent. That's all that really matters. Put in the numbers and be consistent. Lots of things, and even taking photos is a numbers game, because the best way to take a great photo is take 1,000 of photos. So, yeah, I guess that's that. Wish you guys the best. This is a true vlog instead of me trying to give you guys some teachings, which I do love doing that, but I like this too. I might do more of these. Bye.